Reincarnation of a king long gone, the highest enlightened nigga sitting on top of the sun. An angel.
Yo, what's going on, Royal fam? Welcome back to the channel and another week of the Battle Union, and it's your homeboy Danny, aka King Bub, with like I said, team analysis week 5, I believe, against Skyrander and the Gothenburg Garchomps, which is a really good friend of mine, an extremely good battler. I've been watching him play a lot before I got into the Battle Union, so it's gonna be a very tough match, obviously, and I'm just honored to be playing with him. It's gonna be a fun match. I've been wanting to play for a while, so now I finally get to play him, so it's gonna be pretty cool. As you can see, like with the format overlay and everything, our team analysis is gonna be looking a little different this week. I feel like I just want to do it on Showdown for now on. I'll see. I want you guys to let me know if you like it better, the DS version or the Showdown version, or if you don't care, then hey, whatever, then I'll just leave it as Showdown. But just let me know, whatever you guys like better, I'll do. But just doing all the sprites for the DS one takes a long time, and my computer kind of sucks, so that's really the main reason. But for this time we're doing Showdown. So enough talking about that. Let's talk about what's been going on so far. So we are 3-1, and that's pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that. We are at what, +5 differential, I believe. So coming back from that really big loss against Eric and the Bristol Beedus, we're making a pretty nice comeback and getting closer and closer to that playoff spot, which, if you guys don't know, from the beginning of the season, that was my goal. At least try to make playoffs and then see what we can do from there on. So we're getting kind of close, and if we can get a victory here over Skyrander, that'd be amazing, but it's going to be tough. And obviously I'm always confident, hoping I can get a win, but it's not going to be easy whatsoever. And hopefully we can do something against Sky again. At least give him a good game. That'd be really nice if we could do that. So yeah, I think we're doing pretty good, and I'm pretty happy with our performance so far. Our team's playing well, I'm playing decently well, so I'm hoping we can keep all this going. And so yeah, you can see my team down there already, so I'm about to say Sky's team, and it should be popping up like right about now, I think, like right under me, so yeah, it should be there, so he has Mega Sceptile, Slowbro, Volcanion, Thundersteerian, Donphan, Gardevoir, Drapion. He took off Scizor from the bench, and he put it on his starting 9, and he has Heracross, so what I definitely think he's gonna bring is Volcanion, of course. Like, Volcanion just tears through teams. Of course he's gonna bring that. I think he'll definitely bring Thundurus. Thunder is a big bring. I think he'll definitely bring Mega Sceptile to handle my Rotom, because Rotom, otherwise than that, Rotom will really wall his team pretty well. I think he'll bring Donphan because it can spin the rocks away, and it's a decent wall, decent check. I could take on Infernape and things like that. Infernape doesn't get Ice Punch or anything like that, so Donphan's actually pretty good to take that on. And I think he'll bring Scizor just because he took it off the bench. He could be just playing some mind games, but I think he'll bring Scizor. I feel like probably more defensive than anything, because the other stuff I think he'll bring can actually do a lot of work offensively. And the last spot for me is, who did I say? Mega Sceptile, I said Volcanion, Thundurus, Donphan, and Scizor. I was thinking like a Scarf Gardevoir. I know he really likes to. I know he really likes to use Scarf Gardevoir, so that could be an option. There's also Heracross and Drapion. I know that's like naming everything, but for that last spot, it's either gonna be one of those three. But I'm guessing more towards the Gardevoir, because it can hit hard, and if it's Scarf, it can do some damage to my team against like Crook and things like that. It could even hit Infernape extremely hard. So I could see that coming, the Gardevoir. So yeah, that's a squad, pretty scary squad. It's really offensive, not the fastest thing in the world besides like Mega Sceptile, who's pretty fast, and then Thundurus is 101, which is fast but not the fastest ever. So hopefully we can take advantage of this team. Hopefully we can play pretty well. So Sky did lose his last game, so he's currently 2-2 and we're 3-1, so he's right under us, and he wants to take our spot. If he beats us, he's gonna take our spot on the table, which in our group we are 3rd place, I believe. So we have to keep going, because I really do want to make playoffs. So I have to keep playing well, So that's his team. So now the screen is about to show up, and it should show our team I will be bringing. Actually, let me open it up. I don't even know why I don't have it open. I always forget. Why did I do that? Let's see. Team builder. TBU. Alright, so here's the squad. So Right off the top, you're gonna see our boy Cherry Rotom-wash pop up. The mon has been coming to every single week because it's been putting in the work, and this week it can actually really put in the work also. It can handle Volcanion, which is the biggest threat on his team against me, and it can't handle Mega Sceptile, but Mega Sceptile is also a big threat against my team, but it can go up against Volcanion. This week we are bringing the Resto Chesto. So this past week I have been really busy, so I had like barely any time to prep this team. So thanks to Pokemon Trip HD and my good friend Gypsy King, they both helped me a lot this past week because I've only had like literally a day to prep, like right before the battle. So yeah, that's last minute, but they really helped me and got some ideas. So put my own ideas and their ideas together to make this team pretty much. So thank you guys for that if you're watching. So we're going with a Resto Chesto, Rotom, fully specially defensive, full HP, full special defense, calm nature. We have Rest, Volt Switch, HP Ice, and Toxic. So even though he does have a Dawn Fan, HP Ice will do enough damage to Dawn Fan where I don't need to have Hydro Pump and anything like that, especially Volcanion that can soak up them the hits, the water moves with Water Absorb, and then Volt Switch, get momentum, hit Volcanion, hit Slowbro. The thing is that I do not want to use Volt Switch right from the beginning. I do not want to use Volt Switch until at least I know the Sceptile is not going to come in and the Thunders, because obviously Thunders gets Volt Sword, which giving health back to Thunders is not what I want to do. I want to dwindle that thing down as much as possible. And Mega Sceptile is a scary threat, and if he has Lightning Rod, so if I give him that Lightning Rod boost, that could really just lose me the game. So I'm not trying to set up his Sceptile for free and give him the win, so I'm not gonna touch Volt Switch until the game is over. That's why I have Toxic, so I can Toxic things that want to switch into me. I don't expect him to switch into Scizor on me. If he does, that's fine, it's whatever. Scizor does not threaten me too much really, and Toxic, I can Toxic the Slowbro, I can Toxic the Volcanion, I can Toxic the Thunders, I can Toxic the Sceptile. So Toxicing all that stuff is really helpful for the rest of my team, because I really need to dwindle things down to get this win, because like I said, he has really offensive mons, so if I can dwindle those offensive mons to the point where one of my mons can sweep at the end, that'd be really nice. So that is Rotom making his 5th appearance, and hopefully he can put in the work. Rotom has been our MVP with most kills so far, so let's see Rotom put in some work. So next we have Great Ape and Fernape, and we are going full HP, 4 on attack, 44 defense, 4 special defense, and 204 and speed. So the speed is to outspeed the fastest mon that Ape can outspeed, which is Thundurus and the rest of his team besides Mega Sceptile. And Ape is really important this week also. As you see, it's not really offensive. It has the speed to outspeed things, but I'm more playing it like HP defensive wise, which I think is a really cool set. Gypsy King helped me come up with this set, which is because first I think I had a Scarfed Ape, but we ended up changing it and things like that. So we have Slack Off, Earthquake, U-Turn, and Fire Punch with the Expert Belt and Iron Fist. So Slack Off, I can wall Scizor for days with this set. Scizor cannot really touch me. Superpower can do a little bit more than half to me, but then the second one can't, because you lose your attack. I can just Slack Off and pretty much stall it out and then kill it with Fire Punch. Earthquake to hit Volcanion, to hit Drapion, things like that. U-Turn for the momentum, because like I said, even though I am a bulky ape, I still outspeed. It's really here to take on Scizor as its main priority, but it can take out Volcanion because I do have enough speed to outspeed it, unless it's Scarfed, of course, and things like that. The Fire Punch is just overall great staff to have around, except to hit Volcanion. That's the only thing that can really come into a Fire Punch, and the Donphan can too, but I don't think Donphan wants to take too many hits from Infernape. And we have the Expert Belt just to still have a good amount of damage, because with Iron Fist, Fire Punch does a lot of damage. Expert Belt, U-Turn hits Slowbro, hits, what else does it hit? It hits Mega Sceptile and things like that. So with the Expert Belt, we're actually putting out a lot of damage, and we can be bulky but also put out a lot of damage to his team, which I think can really help us a lot. So I really like this Ape set. Hopefully he can do a lot, and Ape having Slack Off I think is really freaking cool. Slowbro even gets Slack Off, and Slowbro's known to be like a wall. So Infernape having Slack Off I think is pretty awesome, and hopefully we can benefit from it having that move and being decently bulky, because 183 HP at level 50 is really good. So Hopefully Ape can put in some work. He's been doing the work for us every week he's coming. I think it's only the 3rd week he's coming. So great, Ape has been putting in the work. So hopefully he can put in another work, more work, another work. Is this his 4th week, I believe, or 3rd week? I'm not sure. I think just 3rd week. Oh well, Ape just puts in the work sometimes. All right, so next we have Candy the Whimsicott. So Candy the Whimsicott is really here. It's a really versatile mon for our team against his team, because it has like one specific role, but it can be used pretty versatile. So we have Moonblast, we have Encore, U-turn, HP Fire. So obviously HP Fire is for the Scizor. That's really it. That's all I want to hit this. That's all I want to hit with HP Fire, obviously, because nothing else really is gonna take too much damage from it. U-turn for Momentum, Encore just in case he wants to play the sub shenanigan with Sceptile, or he wants to set up with Thundurus. I have Encore, and I can just, Encore them into setting up. Moonblast for Stab, hits Sceptile, hits Drapion neutrally, it hits what's that thing called? It hits Heracross, and I don't know, it hits some other things, it hits Thunder, it hits a lot of things neutrally. Once again, Whimsicott coming in hitting neutrally is pretty good for our squad. So we have 156 in HP, 4 on defense, 204 on special defense, 144 on speed. Once again, enough to outspeed Thundurus and the rest of his team, barring Mega Sceptile, because that thing is a freaking speedy ass Pokemon, so I'm not gonna try to outspeed that. Besides one of our other monsters you'll see. So Whimsicott can actually put in the work. It has leftovers, and like I said, it's really versatile, so I can use it around. Like if I don't have a switch into something, I can bring in Whimsicott and hopefully put in some work and Encore shit and do some shenanigans. I was trying to, before I was gonna do a sub Leech Seed Prankster set that was just completely a noise guy, but we ended up switching it because Encore is better to help out our overall team in case Thundurus and Sceptile want to set up. Sceptile can set up a sub, it can agility, things like that. So I didn't want any of that shenanigans. I did not want him to set up and completely destroy our team. So that's why we just ended up going with Encore and U-turn for Momentum, because U-turn helps. U-turn helped. As we saw in week 1, we had all the momentum that week. So hopefully we can get in some momentum this week. We already have Rotom with Volt Switch, Infernape with U-turn, and now Whimsicott with U-turn. So that's a lot of pivoting we can do this week. So hopefully we can put in the work. So that's Whimsicott. Next, let's go Ashes the Skarmory, another mon that's coming every single week, and we're going with Rocky Helmet. I'll explain why in a second. Roost, Stealth Rocks, Brave Bird, and Whirlwind. So Roost, obviously, to get recovery. Rocks, because Rocks are really important. If he doesn't bring Donphan, then I expect maybe Scizor to have Defog or something like that. But Rocks can dwindle down his Volcanion and just the rest of his team, period, like his Thundurus and things like that. So Rocks are going to be pretty important this week. We need to get him up as soon as we can, and Skarmory Brave Bird can actually really do good work to his team. It completely destroys Heracross. Obviously Heracross is quad weak to flying. It can hurt Sceptile really bad also. And then we have Whirlwind in case Scizor wants to set up, in case Sceptile wants to set up, and I can Whirlwind it out. In case Thundurus wants to set up, but even though I'm not gonna have Skarmory against Thundurus, so that's pointless. So never mind, not on Thundurus, just on Sceptile and on what's it called, Scizor. So the reason I have the Rocky Helmet is because I want to put up rocks, and if Donphan wants to spin them away, I can just keep putting up rocks. I can keep spinning them away, and it's gonna keep getting Rocky Helmet damage constantly while it's not really doing anything to me. So I think that's like a little cheeky item to have, so Donphan can't just freely spin whenever he wants. I could just bring in Skarmory, and Donphan can't really touch Skarmory whatsoever. Hopefully it doesn't have knockoff to knock off our Rocky Helmet, but other than that, Donphan can't really touch us, and the Rocky Helmet could be putting a lot of work against his team. We have 244 in HP, 60 on defense, and 204 on special defense. So with this special defense investment, we can easily take on Mega Sceptile. Even with an HP Fire, it cannot 2-hit KO us, so that's perfectly fine, and a Brave Bird will do so much work against it. I can Roost against it and everything like that. So Skarmory, really important because it needs to take on that Mega Sceptile, which is a big threat against our team. And yeah, so that's pretty much Skarmory. Skarmory needs to put in the work. ladies and gentlemen, because it's been putting in the work. The other past weeks has been a good wall. It's not supposed to get a bunch of kills and things like that, obviously, because it is a wall. It's not a Rotom. Rotoms are wall, and it just keeps getting killed also, and it's been a good wall. So Skarmory is not like that. Skarmory's job is to put up rocks. Skarmory's job is to handle that Mega Sceptile, and that's pretty much it. Does his job this week. Hopefully it can do it, because we need to take out that Mega Sceptile. It's really scary. Even Heracross, if it does come, this Skarmory completely walls a banded Heracross, and that's the most damage that Heracross can do, and this Skarmory walls it. So yeah, Skarmory is a freaking monster. The Steel Bird is a monster. So next we have Sly Cooper, the Crocodile, coming back for this week, and we have Choice Scarf, Moxie, Earthquake, Knockoff, Fire Fang, Dragon Claw. So Earthquake, obviously, to hit Drapion, to hit Volcanion, it's stab, it hurts a lot, it even hurts Sceptile pretty bad. Knockoff hits everything on his team pretty hard except the Heracross and the Drapion, which Earthquake destroys the Drapion and Fire Fang destroys the Heracross. Fire Fang hits Scizor and things like that. I think just Scizor is about it. Knockoff for Slowbro, you know, stab, all that good stuff. Crocodile can put in so much work this week, and all I need to do is use Crocodile to hurt the rest of his team pretty bad, so we can just come in with someone else and just start tearing shit up. So Dragon Claw for the Mega Sceptile, because I think it's a 2-hit KO. I'm pretty sure it's a 2-hit KO. And hopefully we can get some Mach Boost and just start tearing stuff up. So hopefully I can play Crocodile well this week, because it still has gotten no kills whatsoever. Last week it could have got 2 kills, but I didn't get to use it. It never hit the field. So I mean, that's not its fault. It didn't get to hit the field. It's better than just dying and getting no kills. So Crocodile full attack, 204 speed, enough speed to outspeed a Scarfed Heracross. I think that's the fastest thing we can outspeed that Scarfed, because we can't outspeed a Scarfed Thundurus or a Scarfed Drapion, because they're 95 and above. So yeah, it's enough speed to outspeed that. We can outspeed Sceptile since we're Scarfed and hit it pretty hard. So hopefully Crocodile can put in the work this week. At least damage things. That's really all I needed to do. Hopefully he can at least damage some things like that Donphin and stuff like that on switches. It does so much damage with knockoff to Gardevoir, because it is neutral to Dark instead of resistant Dark to the Psychic and Fairy. So Crocodile is really important. The Scarf is really important, so we got to keep that thing on. And yeah, so that's Crocodile. This is Crocodile. So next we have Sinji, the Mega Gallade. Hold on, let me change this real quick. This really annoys me. I wanna have Mega Gallade, you know? I can't see. Oh, there we go. Alright. Sorry guys. I just want it to look like that. So we have Mega Gallade with Mega Gallade is our win condition this week. He is not gonna hit the field until right at the end of the game, when everything is hurt enough. Everything can be 2-hit KO'd. So we have Swords Dance, we have Knockoff, we have Shadow Sneak, and Close Combat. So if we can set up a Swords Dance, we pretty much win the game if the rest of our squad has done the job it's supposed to do. Knockoff can hurt so many things. We're going some bulk and HP, 252 attack, 4 defense, 4 special defense, and 188 speed once again to outspeed Thunders. If we hurt Sceptile enough, Shadow Sneak should be able to kill it, especially at +2. Will easily kill the Sceptile. Close Combat destroys his team besides Gardevoir and Slowbro, Slowbro can be hurt pretty bad with Knockoff. Gardevoir can be hurt pretty bad with Knockoff. And they both hurt pretty bad with Shadow Sneak, especially if I set up with the Sword Dance, like I said. And yeah, Gallade needs. This is Gallade's week. I can feel it. I just feel this could be Gallade's week. If like I said, if the rest of our squad puts in the work, Gallade can finish off the game. And with those extremely hard Shadow Sneaks, the priority is really important. And hopefully we can destroy some things, because Close Combat period just 2-hit KOs a lot of things. And Pokemon Trip HD did help me set up this specific set of moves for Mega Gallade. So it's really important. I think this is Gallade's week. This has to be Gallade's week. Come on, Gallade, you can do it. You can do it, Gallade. So yeah, that's the setup of Gallade, and this is pretty much the squad. So Rotom, Infernape, Whimsicott, Skarmory, Crocodile, and Mega Gallade. So hopefully we can get another win this week. It's gonna be tough. I'm gonna be doing the battle either tomorrow. I think tomorrow. Not 100% sure, but I'm hoping we could get this win, guys, because if I can make playoffs, I'll be super happy. If I can beat Sky, that'd be amazing. I'd be totally honored to be able to do that. So make sure you guys leave a like for the squad. Keep pushing the dream on to make playoffs and all that good stuff. We've been doing so well, and it's all thanks to you guys, all the great support you guys been pushing me on, making me want to do better every single week. Every mistake I make, I try to learn from it. So thank you guys for that. Thank you for Gypsy King and Trick for helping me build my team this week, because I really needed the help this week, and they came through. It's clutch. You guys were clutch. Thank you for that. So thank you guys for watching. Make sure to leave a like for the squad, show the support, and I'll see you guys next time for the battle, which is tomorrow. So yeah, so I'll see you guys next time. Wish me luck, and yeah, peace out, guys. Have a beautiful day.